But I can give you whatever you want on a silver platter in the pages with the right check.
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction.
We all we got, ladies. If we don't support each other, who will?
But I can give you whatever you want on the silver platter. In the pages with the right check, I'm just tired of working so hard being gracious at what I do getting paid a fraction. We all we got, ladies. If we don't support each other, who will the American actress Taraji Henson has been at the top of her acting game for years and has always pointed fingers at the biased wages gap in the industry. But it looks like she has finally had enough of the UN fair treatment as she is now exposing Oprah Winfrey for thresholding wages of all Black actors. Taraji's allegations have set the entire industry into a wild frenzy. Let's delve into the latest controversy involving Oprah lowballing actors of her own race. Taraji P. Henson is one of the most acclaimed and successful actors in Hollywood, but she has recently revealed that she was not paid fairly by Oprah, who produced some of her movies. In a shocking interview with SAG-AFTRA Foundation, Henson claimed that Oprah and other producers exploited her and other Black actors by offering them low salaries and demanding long hours of work. The fight as a Black woman, we do it with so much grace and get paid half the price of what we're worth. The Empire star explained that even though she works day in and day out, she just can't achieve the financial security she hopes for. She alluded that the major wine deference is the reason behind her pandemic. To drive the point further, Taraji revealed that she gets embarrassed when people highlight that she works the majority of the time, but still can't afford a lavish life. And it's a slap in my face when people go, "Oh, you work all the time." Well, I have to cuz the math. Ain't amazing. I wish I could do 2 films a year and relax the rest. In the interview with Gayle King, Henson admitted she had considered quitting acting because of low pay. I'm only human. It seems every time I do something and break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did. And I'm tired. If I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what the fay am I doing? J. Christopher Hamilton, who is an assistant professor of television, radio, and film at Syracuse University, explained that Henson's revelations were no surprise to people of color working in the entertainment industry. He told Newsweek the research data, leaks, labor disputes, and talent have articulated this for decades. On top of that, he also revealed that it's common for roles to be written in Aidly white and for producers to offer lower salaries to Black talent to cut production costs of Black lead projects, according to McKinsey and Company's 2021 report on Black representation in film and TV. These systemic barriers total $10 billion in untapped revenue a year. As offensive or shocking as some of this may sound, it's just how things work in Tinseltown. Black actors are paid less because they are valued less by the industry. Henson expressed that she felt disrespected and devalued by Oprah, whom she considered a mentor and a friend. She alluded that she was tired of the racism and gender bias in the industry. Her allegations have sparked a huge controversy and backlash against Oprah. Many fans and celebrities have expressed their support for Henson, who has been nominated for an Oscar at Golden Globe and several Emmys for her roles in films like The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Hidden Figures, and The Karate Kid, and TV shows like Empire and Person of Interest. The acclaimed actress indicated on the People Everyday podcast that she has even considered leaving the States in the wake of all the injustice. She said, "I'm really considering getting up out of here, leaving and living in another country. That's something that comes with 50. You get tired of fighting. I'm tired." After being exposed by Taraji in front of the whole world, Oprah has reportedly done damage control behind the scenes. People have alleged that Oprah has offered Taraji a better deal to keep her on her side. Just recently, Tara acknowledged all the attention she received on her claims and said, "Thank you for responding to my message with the compassion, understanding, and support that I've received. It is so important for Black women and all women of color to support each other. It is also imperative to have women of color in decision-making positions across all industries." Oprah has been nothing less than a steady and solid beacon of light to all of the cast of The Color Purple. She has provided encouragement and guidance and unwavering support to us all. She told me personally to reach out to her for anything it needed, and I did it. Took one call, one conversation, and one decision-making Black woman to make me feel heard. It is important to note that Henson, who scored 2 Emmy nominations for her leading role in Fox's Empire and an Oscar nod for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button has long spoken of. Experiencing pay inequality in Hollywood, she told Variety in 2019 that she was first offered $100,000 to star in Benjamin Button despite asking for $500,000 as number 3 on the call sheet in the David Fincher film that co-starred Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett. She said she negotiated her salary up to $150,000, but after taxes and paying her team, she said she only pocketed about $40,000 now, thanks to Taraji's claims this issue has gained traction by a wider audience. This burst has led people to realize that this is not the first time Black celebrities have raised their voices against Hollywood. A case in point is Viola Davis. She said in an interview that even though she has a string of accolades in her resume, she is still not paid the same salary as some of her fellow white actors. They all came out of Yale. They came out of Juilliard. They came out of NYU. They had the same path as me, and yet I am nowhere near them, not as far as money. Additionally, in a 2016 interview with Variety, the award winner Monique questioned the value of trophies like her Oscar when she and other Black women aren't being paid fairly for their work. To ask me about a trophy is really irrelevant. It's just a trophy. But why is there such a pay gap if there's a Black film coming out and it's an all-Black cast? Why is it that it's a low-budget film? The offers I oftentimes receive are less than I got 11 years ago. And that's before I won the A. The comedian even sued Netflix for alleged gender and racial bias when it came to negotiating her stand-up salary. Monique's attorney said via the official complaint Netflix courted Monique, saw what she had to offer, and made her an offer, but the offer Netflix made Monique rear of discrimination. Eye on it perpetuated the pay gap suffered by Black women. Monique objected to Netflix's discriminatory pay offer, pointed out how it was discriminatory, and asked Netflix to do the right thing by negotiating fair pay with her. In response, Netflix did the opposite. It dug its heels in the ground, refused to neo-tied fairly, and stood behind its discriminatory offer. Comedy writer and actress Robin Day was one of the first to lend her public support to Henson, following her emotional confession in her own Instagram post. Thede first addressed those who assume actors are in no position to complain about finances. Before you comment, try making minimum wage or teachers get underpaid too. Yes, that is awful and also true, but no one comes in their comments calling them spoiled and rich. I'll do that to these women every day. Two things can be true in Black women at all jobs and levels are underpaid. All expect celebrities to give you all the glam and talent and smile when they're being horribly undervalued. And it's not as simple as start a business. They have Taraji has several or get better reps. The problem is systemic, and studios won't pay us what they pay non-Black actors regardless of reps. Please just try to hear what Taraji P. Henson is saying. Her tears are real and deep, and she is the best of us. Imagine what it's like for the rest. Keke Palmer also took to social media in support of Henson, expanding the discussion beyond Hollywood to everyday workers who are shortchanged by their industries. That entertainment industry is just like any other industry. We run businesses to keep our brands afloat, us being the brand business, and it's that team of company members that decrease any assumed large lump sum. This includes monthly expenses just like everyone else. In the words of Big and More Money, More Problems, Gabrielle Onan also co-signed Henson's statements, taking to Twitter with a repost of her emotional interview. Not a damn lie, told not a damn lie. We go to bat for the next generation and help even our own generation and above. We don't hesitate to be the change that we all need to see. And it takes a toll on your mind, health, soul, and career if we're keeping it 100 fans. However, highlight that even though Oprah claimed that she had to fight for her place, she is subjecting her fellow actors to the same herself. This is absolutely mortifying, especially the fact that Oprah appeared in the original Color Purple, with the famous line stating that all her life she had to fight, and now Taraji said, tating the same in real life. That is it for today. See you at the next one. Goodbye.